Velanta was originally released back in January of this year as Orbex's solution to tracking flight progress, seeing what friends were doing, and also keeping a log of all your past flights. The initial response was met with enthusiasm from the community with its clean design, fast loading, and number of free features. Since then, the team has announced that version 1.1.0 would be out soon and also include a number of new features and also introduce Volanta Premium. So we're going to take a look at those new features in the new version of Velanta, as well as Volanta Premium, and also decide whether it is worth the price for those extra features. Before we begin, I want to clarify that I'm using version 1.1.0 release candidate 6, so there may be some differences between this build and the build you end up using. So let's start with some of the most significant changes that all users, free or paid, will be able to enjoy with version 1.1.0 of Velanta. Starting with the map itself, you can now choose from a brand new selection of options. You can adjust the map imagery to display a satellite mode or even US sectional modes as well. Both of these will give the map a visual overhaul. In the US sectional mode, this is particularly great when you want a detailed overview on VORs, runway information, and also elevation data all directly in the map as you fly across the US. Furthermore, weather radar functionality has been added, and you can adjust the color scheme between 8 different options, and you can also adjust the opacity on the map. This is handy if you're looking at your flight plan and thinking about whether you need to adjust the weather for any avoidance whilst along the way. Perhaps my new favourite feature is the ability to take screenshots within your simulator and add them to the world map. You can store these in the cloud, and it serves as a way to remind you of the virtual journey that you took. Enabling this is super easy. All you need to do is point Velanta to watch a specific folder, and then when a new image appears in that folder, you can simply add a new screenshot during your flight. Once you've added it, the screenshot will appear on the flight plan and it will be represented with this photo icon. You can also view screenshots from any other user using Velanta, or simply use this as a tool to remind you of your own flights. As a free user, you're limited to 3 images per flight at a resolution of 1920 by 1080p, but if you are a Volanta Premium member, then you can upload as many as you like per flight up to a 4K resolution. Volanta 1.1.0 also introduces the ability to view your SimBrief flight plan directly within the app, and you can see how many times you visited each country, and there's also a new top of descent calculator. There are of course other fixes as well with Volanta 1.1.0, as well as quicker ways to view flight information through the new tab, and also improved search functionality too. Of course, many of you are going to be wondering what exactly is Volanta Premium and what the extra benefits it has over the free version. Firstly, it's worth pointing out that none of the features that you're used to today have been put behind a paywall. Everything you have previously loved about Volanta is still here today. However, you will get access to new ways to interact with friends and some of the cool tools that will make flying a little bit more enjoyable. Perhaps my favourite new feature with Volanta Premium is the introduction of parties. Adding friends in the free version is a great way to see your friends flying online, but the addition of parties gives you an all new ability to interact and have some fun with them through the app. If a friend is online, you can invite them to a party with you. Once accepted, you can then start drawing on the map for all to see. This is a great and cool way to show your party what your predicted route is, tips on how to approach or tackle certain things, or just generally muck around. Other party features include the ability to copy the flight plan from your current flight to the clipboard, and you can also view your party's OFP. Alongside all of the drawing, you can also communicate through the live party chat. This is a great way to make quick comments between your friends in the group, or if you need a little bit more context around some of the drawings on the map. As I mentioned earlier, there are also some new cool tools included with Volanta Premium that interact directly with your sim. These include the ability to sync up the real time with the in-sim time, along with some cool new autosave functionality. The autosave stuff has something called Smart Autosave that recognizes the current state your flight is in and will only trigger autosaving upon certain conditions. So for example, if your aircraft is below 5,000 feet, the sim when autosave has to not give you any of those stutters in the sim as it saves all the info. All of these saves are stored in the cloud and can be accessed at any time. The autosave feature also acts as an aircraft persistence method, meaning that each flight that you load up in a number of aircraft, it will stay in the exact same state that you originally left it in. This should then prompt you to remember to shut down your aircraft properly each time. Another cool benefit of Volanta Premium is the ability to pause and unpause flights. You can pause flights from your desktop or your web app, or you can use your mobile phone and visit the website on your phone to pause from anywhere you like. There are some other benefits of having Volanta Premium, such as having the premium status in the app itself, access to a Discord channel that is specific to premium members, and also 25% off products in Orbex Direct. The 25% discount is time limited, but certainly helps to provide some extra value to the product and could lead to some nice discounts. For me, the most appealing feature is the ability to add unlimited screenshots to my flights. Many of the other features certainly help justify the cost, but I love the visual aspect and ability to keep a record of all the virtual flights I complete. Cloud saves are also incredibly handy, as I found myself creating a number of them to restore flights after seeing the dreaded crash to desktop screens. And flight parties, well, they're just a whole lot of fun to have with friends and add an extra cool layer of opportunity to have some fun whilst flying online. All in all, Volanta 1.1.0 is a welcome update that shows that the team are continuing to listen to feedback and committed to adding new features. As the premium version is a subscription as a service model, I do hope that the team make good on delivering even more functionality and the features in the coming weeks and months to continue to justify the ongoing costs. I do think that Volanta Premium adds a fair number of additional features that enhance the Volanta experience and also my general usage in the simulator, whilst also still being respectful to the current free tiers. You can find out a little bit more about Volanta over at the website, and for everything else, be sure to come back to FSElite. Thanks very much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.